All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. This is Brother Kasha Kwala from the GMS Atlanta Church coming back at you with another lesson. Giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Wahab, Kodash Rakar, Barakathum. All right, and I was going through, listening to Elder Atazawam. He's the head of the camp in Atlanta, and I was listening to his video. I just want to do a response video, particularly to this certain clip right here. And I highly advise Akim to go and watch this video because it's the spirit. Because before I left, to go driving and whatnot today, I was talking to myself, talking about, man, I need to, pray to the Lord that I actually apply these scriptures. I may know some here and there, but I want to apply the ones that I know here and there, and it will be, I'll grow at a faster rate, and be more helpful to the body as well. Okay, because the title of his lesson is "Wisdom is Our Spiritual GPS on the Straight Path." So apply it. That's right. So I'm gonna play this clip, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my response to it.
It always changes. The Lord always sends a plot twist and certain tests your way individually and collectively. And when these situations arise, you always got to remember to apply the wisdom of the scriptures. And if you don't know, seek counsel from a wiser brother, a brother that's been walking the path a little longer than you. Hit a brother up and see what you should do when you're faced with certain obstacles. It's that easy, man. But you got to put the pride to the side, man.
See, right there, that's what the main thing I wanted to focus on right there. He said apply, because the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, he'll send little speed bumps or obstacles your way, and how you're gonna get through those obstacles is by applying the scriptures, and also a way to maneuver through this thing is ask the elder brother, and don't be too prideful, or have a stick up your butt and not want to go and talk to an elder brother because you think you know it all. All right, elder just said, man, push your pride to the side. The scriptures say in Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, the 10th chapter. Matter of fact, I might as well just get it. Lord willing, I can find it for you, Akim. So just bear with me. But you gotta push your pride to the side, man. There ain't nothing wrong with going to a brother or one of the Akim and asking them, hey, what do I do? What did you do in this situation? Or where can I find this in this scripture? I'm not too fond of it. This, that, and the third. Okay. There we go. This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 18. Pride was not made for men. It's that simple, man. It is that simple. So you better push whatever pride you got off of you, man. And if you need help, man, the Lord set up men over us. I'm going to get that scripture real quick. This is just a spirit, so I'm going to jump back on topic. Because he set up men over us to direct us. Okay, this is Hebrew 13 and 17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourself, for they watch your souls. Okay, your elders in your camp literally watch your souls. Okay, literally. Okay, because we're a bunch of sheep. All right, and we need, and Yahweh Shai is the ultimate shepherd to lead his flock, but he set up men, to delegate tasks to, and and men under that shepherd that Yahweh Bashem Al Shai put over you. Put your pride away and let him guide the path, man, because he was put in that certain position because he has a certain level of understanding. Okay. And it's a prime example, men who are on that level, they're applying the scriptures. Okay, so put your pride aside, Because like we read in Sirach 10 and 18, pride was not made for men. I'm going to keep reading. Nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. Okay? This is Hebrews 13:17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for this is unprofitable for you. Okay, so you got men set up over you for a specific reason, to guide. Okay, so put the pride aside. All right, and use the tools that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave you. All right, okay. So he said, if you're not as wise in a certain situation, go to a brother who's wiser. Ask him, okay, and put the pride aside. All right. So this is why you go to a certain brother to seek wisdom, okay, because the Lord has set him up for that specific reason. Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 34. Let's see. I'll start at 9. It says, a man that have traveled knoweth many things. Okay, I'm a young pup in this, man. You know, so if I need some guidance, I'm gonna go to an elder brother. Okay, specifically in my camp, you know, you got Elder Atazalam, Elder Barzal, Elder Abadja, Elder Gamal. You know, just go down. You know, the ranking system for say. Okay, they've traveled in this, man. They've had a season, a path in this thing. Okay, so you might want to go to them for guidance if you don't know something or you're wondering about something. Okay, so this is again Sirach, that's an example on my case. That's who I would go to. Each brother in their perspective camps will go to their of course their higher ups in that camp. Okay, to seek wisdom. Okay, but first you got to put that pride aside, man. Okay, so it says Sirach chapter 34 verse 9, a man that hath traveled knoweth many things. Okay, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. It's that simple. He will declare wisdom. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna go to a scripture in Corinthians. This is Corinthians 8:1. It says, now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. That's right. Okay, we know that we all have knowledge. All right. We have knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And it keeps going to say, knowledge puffeth up. Okay, that's that pride. Okay, because when you get to know something, you like, you know, some guys, oh yeah, I got it. You know, you're trotting around with their chest, you know, stuck out 15 meters. You know, it says, but charity edifieth. I'm gonna keep reading. Okay, and if any man think he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing yet as he ought to know, because you got men set up above you who heard this truth before you did. Okay, and they know more than you do, and they have more experience. So if you think you know something, that man already knows that and more. So go to him to you know, it's like picking off the apple tree. You know, that man is growing fruit of not, you know, the Most High is working with growing fruit of knowledge. Pick off that tree and get the knowledge. Okay, and it continues to say, but if any man love the Most High, the same is known of him. And that's a good point right there. And that could be a precept to this. Okay, so again, it says Sirach chapter 34 verse 9. It says, a man that have traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. That's right. And how does he declare that wisdom? Because he loves the Most High. All right. Sirach 8:3 again. But if any man love the Most High, the same is known of him. That's right. Because what? All wisdom coming from the Lord, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Sirach 1:1. So if you love the Most High, he's going to give you wisdom. liberally, like it says in James, the 1st chapter, the 5th verse. Okay? And it will show. Okay? It will show. So it will show that that man loves the Most High, and that the Most High is working with him, and he has wisdom that that was given to him by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? So continuing to verse 10, he that hath no experience knoweth little. So why be prideful? You don't know shit. You don't know nothing. The 2-3 scriptures, precepts that you got, hey, how about you take those and expound with it instead of being prideful and thinking you got it? Okay? All right? And he that hath much experience, that's a lot. And he that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath traveled is full of prudence. Prudence goes back to the word wisdom. And in this video, Elder Atazawam gives you the definition of wisdom. It says a skill. It says skillful in war. Okay? Because are we not in a spiritual war right now? The scriptures don't tell us to put on all these, breastplate, helmet and all that for nothing. It's because we're in a spiritual war. Okay? So in a spiritual war, you have to have wisdom. It ultimately comes from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You pray and you get it. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm just going to pull that. All right? This is James chapter 1 verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, meaning freely, and upbraideth not, meaning talking behind your back, and it shall be given him. That's right. And do you think the Most High is just going to come off his throne and sit down on your couch and speak with you and just kick wisdom to you? No. He's going to set up a man above you who's been walking in this thing, who has traveled in this thing and has experience to give you the wisdom. It's simple. It's simple mathematics, math, which means truth. Okay? It's just the truth. All right? Okay? So rereading, this is Sirach chapter 34 and 10 again. And he that have no experience knoweth little. All right? So let's get a precept to that real quick. Bear with me, Akim, because I'm kind of, I think I'm going to the right spot. Okay. Let's see. Skillful. I know it's in Hebrew. I'm going off. Yeah, man, I'm going off. You go grab my scripture real quick. All right, just bear with me real quick, because the scriptures talk about he who's still drinking the milk is unskillful. Okay, I can find it better in my scriptures, man. You know how to swing that sword. You know, the Lord, it's all good. So just bear with me, y'all. That's where it was. All right, I was spelling it wrong. So this is Hebrew chapter 5. Hebrew chapter 5, verse 13. Okay? It says right here, I'm just going to jump to the point. It says, for everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. Okay? But strong meat belongeth to them that are full of age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. That's right. So if you're still drinking the milk, you are unskillful right now. So who you got to go to? Someone who is skillful to show you the ropes. You know how old Jake, hey, come here, boy, let me show you the ropes. You know what I'm saying? That's how old Jake is, man. So again, Sirach 34 and 10, he that have no experience knoweth little, meaning he's still drinking on the tit. All right, he's still sucking on the tit. All right, but he that have traveled is full of prudence or wisdom. Okay, and last scripture, and I'm gonna close it out. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 32, verse 9. If thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. That's our pride. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words, because if you're not speaking, you're listening, you're understanding, and you're learning. Okay? And you're getting wisdom from that prudent man who's been traveling in this thing. Okay? So again, man, I highly advise Akim to go watch this edifying lesson that Elder Tazawam did. It's a Yapah lesson, meaning beautiful. It's a beautiful lesson he did. All right? Apply the wisdom. Don't be proud, and don't be too prideful to go to a wiser brother. Don't be too prideful to say another brother's wiser than you are. The Lord set up men for specific tasks. There may be a man who knows the history better than you do. There may be a man who has just a faith oozing out of him. Get around him. There may be a man who's high in wisdom. There may be a man who knows the Proverbs, the Ecclesiasticus. The Book of Job is a good wisdom-packed book. Wisdom of Solomon, the Psalms, you know what I'm saying? All those wisdom-packed books. Well, get around them, okay? Maybe a man who knows geography, so on and so forth. If you're lacking in it, pray to the Lord, James 1 and 5, and just get the wisdom. Ask a well-traveled man. This is a good example of one. Okay? So that's all I got for this lesson. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Give double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, shalom.